Hello everyone, welcome back to Super Robot Wars T. This isn't the second attempt, I'm Drunken Dan.
Man, who would have thought in a week of disappointing video game news, Minecraft Steve would only be the second most disappointing thing? Yeah, it's the same joke that I made in that recording that you guys didn't hear, but you know, I liked it.
It's still true. But it's
true.
Yeah, I can't really say that I care for Steve. I'm happy for those who are happy for him, and that's about all I can really say.
Oh, yeah.
It's something unique.
I'm just
I'll give him
hoping.
that.
I'm just hoping those kids who really like Minecraft are very careful when they go to Smash Bros. Tournaments when tournaments will have to happen again.
I mean, they did try to warn them. They put the creeper in there.
Is Nairo still alive? I know Zero's been like, sorry.
I have no idea. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. I've no earthly idea.
Oh well. Alright.
Apparently Sakurai is a fan of Minecraft, and that's why he got in.
No,
Everyone's a fan.
that's not what he implied there. He's like, Nintendo said, hey, can you put him in here?
Oh,
Everyone.
really?
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's a fan of Minecraft, so who cares? Minecraft is in. People can stop bitching.
Because like people are like only Zoomers like Minecraft. This is stupid, and someone's like, no, Sakurai likes Minecraft, and he's like 50 years old.
Yeah, he seemed kind of like, yeah, because he said something like, yeah, Nintendo asked me if I could do it, and I was like, yeah, I can do it, and then we had to rework all the stages to account for the blocks. He honestly sounded kind of like, he was like, yep, this is what I had to do. Bye. Like, even when the presentation ended, I kind of blinked, I was like, oh, it's done?
Yeah.
It wasn't like how, like, literally every other one where, you know, he breaks down every little bit, shows you every little thing. He's like,
Well,
yeah,
he's-
so the
well,
trailer shows you, and now
To be
I'm
fair,
done.
he says they're doing another video, a full in-depth video in like 15 days.
Ah,
Yeah.
So it's more like how Min Min got the reveal of, hey, there's an ARMS character, and then, hey, it's Min Min.
well, they teased a character, and then they revealed showing everything that she had, and then she
Yeah,
came
but-
out, like, immediately. This character, they showed them, and like, alright, bye.
We'll see you again in 2 weeks.
So maybe we'll see, maybe he'll be happier about it when we see him later.
I was expecting it to be Rillaboom, honestly.
So, actually, just real quick, as a thing for the actual game that I'm playing, do you think I should have the SP cost reduced for Valor and Soul, Attune and Foresee, or Fortune and Bless? What do you think?
Valor and Soul, Attune and 4C don't use that often because, like when you get to stages where it actually sort of matters, it's not going to matter enough that you'll use it. Valor and Soul's useful because you'll have a lot of energy.
And they're really powerful too.
Yeah, but it's more I'm thinking of specific endgame missions that are going to be
A pain.
yeah, there's just going to be a lot of high health enemies that you need to kill fairly quickly.
But not as high as an OG2, thankfully.
Yeah, it's not that mean.
OG2, like literally every single boss character, like even like just random, even the characters that are just like in like regular, not so powerful robots have like over 100,000 HP,
God.
and you have to like
I
you have to trick out every character for maximum damage if you want to like get anywhere.
God, I still remember how basically the entire like final stage of OG 1 and 2 was just, okay, here is the boss character, I'm just going to do nothing but surround them with all of my units and just hit them every turn with the highest damaging attack, and it's like,
Basically.
this still takes forever. It was ridiculous.
Oh yeah, where I am right now in V is I'm just like in the middle of that one where you fight the invaders.
You're gonna have to be more specific. There's a lot.
The one where it's over the planet, and I'm forgetting the name of the planet from Yamato with the prison planet, and they're trying to get the crystals.
Oh,
It's right. I just got the Shine Spark attack.
Yeah. Okay, well, you're done with Shingeda's story now. It's over.
There, yo, it's done. Go away.
You got everything. Go away now.
Leave me alone. I'm going to take a nap. But yeah, the more disappointing gaming thing was obviously Peter Parker's face.
Yeah, it looks like Tom Holland now.
Yeah,
It's dumb.
Yeah,
It's an idea so bad you'd think it'd be a collaboration between Brian Michael Bendis and an award-winning comic book writer Dan Slott.
We should ask him for comment. Oh wait.
God, that would be a horrible collab, wouldn't it?
Probably. And now, I'll be fair, Bendis at least, I feel like his heart's in the right place. It's just... Yeah.
You say this, Ultimatum.
You're right.
I didn't see no...
You're right, never mind. Never mind.
Just one word. Ultimatum.
Never mind, I take it all back.
Oh yeah, I hate everything.
I guess Dan Slott has yet to make his ultimatum.
Yeah, he hasn't gone far enough in order to have, like, Captain America be approved because he doesn't approve of Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch's incestuous romance, I guess.
Which, you know, is really, really fucked up.
And also having the Wasp killed because she was literally eaten by the Blob.
Yeah.
They
hired an artist to draw her half-eaten with her organs sticking out. It's nasty. No.
I find it more, like, fucking funny that, like, even though the ultimate version of Captain America, they turned into, like, kind of a racist. Like, I find it baffling that they then put him in the position where it's like, yeah, he thinks the incestuous relationship's kind of icky. And like, man, you're such a prude, Cap. And it's like...
No, he's right.
Not in this
he's
case.
right.
Yeah. They make me side with the fucking boomer, guys.
The boomer's right. Don't do this to me. Maybe Bendis is literally just that meme of the guy, you know, the hello fellow kids. Maybe that's just him.
No, I think Bendis is just more like... I think Bendis is like George Lucas. And he gets all these, like, big ideas, but he's just not very good at expressing them. So then you get shit like, well, any time that George Lucas was forced to write and or direct.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to think of the next point to say.
But
man, it sure has been like difficult to be a Spider-Man fan these last, like, you know, few years.
Yeah.
It's like an abusive relationship because you had shit like the Clone Saga, fucking Maximum Carnage. Maximum Clonage. Never forget that one. There was that one time where Spider-Man gave birth to himself.
Yes. Actually, I think it's happened twice.
There was Civil War, obviously.
My favorite part about the first time they did it, the reason they did that was, we need to explain how he could have organic web shooters that we'll forget about in like 5 minutes.
Got to tie into that movie because I guess people are too stupid to realize that there are different things. Oh, I guess actually going back to Smash Bros. Real quick, I did see one comment that was like, it looks like that someone said that they thought Minecraft Steve was going to look like a joke character, and I was like, here's your problem: is that all characters in Smash Bros. Are joke characters.
It's true.
That's not me being facetious. It's like they're all designed with the same mentality of what goes into a joke character. Well, let's just do something quirky, weird, and fun. The problem is that some are just more poorly designed than others. Like Joker, for instance. Oh, sure, it sounds all well and good, giving her the big scary red man who deals lots and lots of damage, but in practice, it's not.
I'm sorry, I just started laughing because I'm reading like text, and I just love the Rami going, "This isn't about fighting for what's right, for truth and justice." Chiguri, it is. There's nothing more right, true, and just than making some serious profit.
She's right, you know.
At least you're honest. Oh, I love these idiots. They're great. Honestly, I think I like their dynamic more than the 9 Chitose one.
I mean,
they're just kind of, I don't know, they're okay.
I mean, it's more just because Chitose is it's the kind of relationship you've seen a lot before of the quirky non-human. I don't understand humans, and the older character is like, I'm gonna tell you all about what it means to be human.
The big older sibling like character who, yeah, that's probably it. Well, this one's just more funny.
Well, I'll say at least there's a great twist to the end of Nine's Deal at the very end of the game.
I mean, I'm looking forward to it because they're going to explain more of 9 and her shit. I know that. Because I mean, I'm towards the end of the game. I literally before I switched over to this, I got the dialogue where Okita's like, "All right, wave motion gun, you can use it." What? Yeah, these aren't sentient beings. They're a threat to all life. So, yep, turn it on.
It's fine. It's fine.
Kill them. Fucking kill them.
I mean, surely there's no way What's-Her-Face could possibly think that this is wrong. I can't remember her name now. The queen of...
Islandar.
Iskandar, that was
Iskandar.
it. I remember.
Iskandar.
It always makes me think of. For some reason, the name always makes me think of Isengard. They are taking the hobbits there after all.
Akito and Van as Van is just throwing all the fucking condiments on the thing.
Yep. That's why they don't get along, because Van ruins food, because Van is a weirdo.
He's like, this is an affront to cuisine.
Just put everything on it; it'll taste great.
I mean, he likes it. I don't think anyone else does.
No. I mean,
Besides, it's funny.
I had a friend in high school who would not like a ridiculous amount of condiments, but like they would put on so much ketchup for their fries. It was like a running joke where I was like, how are you pulling out the fries from there? How do you know where they are?
Tomato blood.
Yes.
Ah, tomato blood.
Did you ever consider that maybe was your friend Count Duckula?
No shit, I never considered that. Maybe they were.
It all makes sense now.
It does. Man.
I just used to put honey mustard sauce on everything.
That's weird. You're weird.
I was the child.
Oh, is that well? But yeah, I kind of wish there was more stuff to. I wish there was more reveals, but there kind of wasn't. Like Tokyo Game Show is sort of happening, but also not.
You don't really think there was anything that they showed that I was like super into?
There's that. What looks like if Code Vein and Devil May Cry had a baby that I can't remember what the name of the game is.
Are you talking about that open world RPG game that came out like a couple days ago?
No, it's one that's still in development. I can't
Oh,
remember what
okay.
it's called. I mean, I guess I'll just go look through my YouTube history and I'll find it. But, you know, I'm lazy.
Fair. But for me, like Splunky 2 came out. It's pretty good. I think they put a few too many different things into like the starter area, to where like the starter area has like, so it has like the normal shit like the snakes. I swear the snakes pop out of the pots more now. You know, the arrow traps, has like the usual stuff. But they added two. They added like the spike trap, but they're replaced with like punch bags. But they also added a which they work the same, so they're fine. But they also added these two enemies that I can't fucking stand, especially for like the first screen. There's these moles that, you know, dig around on the dirt and will come out of the ground and bite your ass. Can only really be killed with weapons, not with your whip. And then there's this fucking lizard that rolls into a ball and will roll at you, and he's in a similar spot, and he's really annoying.
Scarlet Nexus was the game I was thinking of, by the way.
Oh, okay. I heard about that game.
It was literally just it's like, hey, it's Code Vein, but it's Devil May Cry instead of Bloodborne.
Yeah, it was done by the one of the people that were behind the Tales of games.
Neat.
But and Crash comes out tomorrow for me from this recording, so I haven't gotten to touch that yet. So I'll let you know what I think when I get my hands on it at least. But I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping it's good. If it's not, I'll be fucking mad.
That's my secret. I'm always angry.
I mean, yeah, I know you're always angry.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the list of games that are coming out on PlayStation 5, and I was like, I don't see Resident Evil 4 on this list yet.
Give it time.
The fuck are you doing? The fuck are you doing, Capcom? Where's Skyrim? What's wrong with these idiots?
Oh, wait, no.
Give it time.
Skyrim may not happen. It may not happen on PS5.
Yeah.
Why not?
Oh, because Microsoft bought Bethesda.
Oh, that's right. I guess somebody had to stop Todd.
Well, more importantly, this means that Bethesda might never release a game ever again now.
That's true.
It's just because it's like, that is the Microsoft thing to do. Hey, let's buy a studio. Okay, what would they make? No, absolutely nothing.
Nothing. We're just calling the competition.
We're buying it because we're an evil soulless corporation that defunded the IRS.
Hold on, before we go into this, I just gotta say, I don't know who this mysterious man is with his white suit, his red hair, and this blonde girl in her pink dress next to him. Their faces are blurred out. I don't know who they are, especially not with that orange hair jutting out like that.
Could be anyone.
Could be anyone. Anyway,
Could be anyone.
back on to the Microsoft.
I mean, I feel like it's kind of like all corporations are evil. We all know this,
Yeah.
but Microsoft is especially evil. For the simple fact is, they formed a fucking conglomerate just to defund the IRS because they actually were breaking the law.
Yep.
But you can't just do that and like not get accused of, and not just kind of. It's like the Google thing. It's like when you make it so your your motto is no longer "Don't be evil," you're just kind of implying that you are evil.
Uh-oh, Captain Harlock's here.
Hey, Harlock.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll be totally understandable when your story kicks off.
He is mostly.
Oh. Oh, they didn't. Oh, okay. Oh, that's. I thought it was gonna be crazy and weird.
I mean, no weirder or crazier than like half the other stuff in these games. It's kind of hard to be like quirky and weird when you're dealing with like half the shit that happens.
Super Robot Wars.
Yeah.
Considering like part of it. So honestly, it's gonna be an interesting thing where they're like, oh, because they have to sit down, they get the series that are gonna be in the game, and then they have to figure out how exactly they're gonna put them all together. That's gonna be a fucking nightmare.
Well, that's why they've been cheating in the last sort of 6 games where it's like, haha, alternate universes. Because they did it in Z, didn't they?
I don't know about
Sabo.
Z.
That's
Sabo.
what I was asking.
About it?
I said, is there alternate universes in Z, or is it just like a V to T thing?
No, there are alternate universes in Z.
So yeah, for like the last sort of 6-ish games, they've been just doing like, yeah, all these series that are too hard to work. It's just they're from alternate universes.
Yeah, Z is the one that did the whole 2 Japans.
Yes. So
Those 2 Japans, why? Because Code Geass won't work without a second Japan all to their own.
Oh, how is X
Also-
going? Speaking of which.
I'm just about to start getting the wing people. I've not had much chance to play it,
Oh, okay.
but I find it odd that they're starting with Miliardo and the Tall Geese 3 and Noin and the White Taurus. Other than it's mostly because I'm on the first major route split. It's like on the one hand, one of the route splits has like the series I know in it, and on the other hand, though, if I take this one, I can get a secret unit and also get the Gundam Wing Boys. So Do I care about the plot of Mashin Hero Wataru? No. Kind of just hoping I dropkick the kid, honestly. But, you know, it's fine so far. Just, I don't know. Tool Gears 3 is fine. It is part of the whole thing with Endless Waltz where they would be fine if they just kind of had more to do.
They're just here.
Yeah, Endless Waltz is basically it's just a shorthand version of Gundam Wing, where there's some cool designs and some nice and some interesting things going on, but like nothing really happens until like the longest time.
Until like the very end, where I almost said Amuro, where Hero points the gun at the base and goes, "All right, surrender or die."
Too late, you didn't surrender. All right.
With my colony laser.
In his Gundam that makes you crazy. Unless you're already crazy.
You're already crazy.
But then you might cry when you kill one person.
No, he didn't kill. It was more, a lot. It was like a whole plane full of people, to be fair. But
True.
yeah, it feels a bit odd to like be old man. This guy's an emotionless killing machine. Emotionless dude who like is just gonna like is threatening to kill this girl for the sake of the mission. So then like, oh, I killed the wrong people. I am sad now.
I killed an innocent little girl, not a bunch of military guys. I'm
Was
a
it
monster.
Kill, was it?
Was it? I thought that was the whole thing that
I
started
thought it
him off.
I thought it was that he killed the like members of Oz who are like or who are pro peace with the colonies.
Well, he did do that, but like even beforehand, it all started when he accidentally blew up some little girl.
Right, that you're talking like well in the backstory. Yes.
But that's supposed to be justification for why does this emotionless killer care about people sometimes as well? Because one time he accidentally blew up a little girl and he felt bad about it.
Makes sense to me. I mean, at least they never accused Hero of being so full of love it can't be possibly bequeathed to one single person.
I mean, if it had gone on for a little while longer, you know.
Yeah, true. Frozen Teardrop is some weird shit.
So now George Desan is going to have a duel with her. Okay. Sure, why not?
You know, makes sense. Now it's gonna take you forever to get to like what's his face? Or get to like the best attack you can get for the Arcadia, which is where Harlock just does the thing where he like rams into someone and then just shoots them with his regular gun.
Good.
Because you know it's Harlock.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna miss the one thing I'll probably miss while playing this game is the fact that I won't have the Yamato to just cheese things.
Yep.
It's
No
like-
Yamato for you.
You'll lose if the Yamato gets shot down. Haha, good luck.
Yeah, if. You can see now why they were so adamant to try and take it out, having used it for yourself. It's like, oh, this is as good as an entire like army.
Yeah. Like we need to get that either take that thing or destroy it, because it's too dangerous. Oh, it really is.
It's not like the Nadesco where it's just, even though it is like the best, no one ever really gives a shit about it. Although you care more about the Nadesco for the people on it, not the ship itself.
Wait a minute. Oh, okay. So they are gonna do the kind of story where the Federation's fucked up too. Okay.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Because this whole game is about being in the Twilight Age. Well, it's not quite a Dark Age, but it's no Golden Age of humanity either. Technology has been stagnant for like 100 years
Yeah,
or whatever.
it's like things are okay, but it doesn't look like things are going to get any better.
It's as good as it's gonna get. Which, you know, is all well and good until you remember, oh, there's like hordes of space monsters out there.
What? No. Not in a Super Robot Wars game.
No, I mean just like actual space monsters.
Oh, cool! I get to use the Arcadia now.
Yes.
That's all I have at the moment, but I get to use it.
And it gets its ability, Pirate Tactics, which gives all of your units charge, I believe.
Good.
For a turn, but... Hey, being able to just sort of move and shoot people with your strongest attack off the bat is pretty good.
Yeah. What is the way of a pirate? Follows the whims of your heart, conviction, blah blah blah. I'm gonna assume they're probably gonna be allied with the fucking Gundam Skull people too.
I think they're just... I don't know if they're like specifically... I don't think they were ever specifically allied, apart from when they all sort of join the coalition. But I think they're just like, oh hey, fellow space pirates.
Yeah, that's basically, they're like, hey, you're a pirate. We're space pirates.
Yeah,
all right.
we're all space pirates.
It's like, you get me. You get me, fellow space pirate. You understand what I'm doing, and it's like, yes.
Someone,
How's the whole...
that reminds me, someone complained about how the crossbow now has like a cartoon skull on it, and I'm like, I kind of like it. I kind of like the cartoon skull.
I mean, it's that thing where it was. I mean, it's helped by the fact that there's never been like a proper animation version of Crossbone. So,
Well, they took that from the other Crossbone, so
yeah.
the one that was never in V because they didn't want to animate it,
Oh,
so they just jumped right to the end of the story.
yes, we get the full cloth Crossbone.
Well, it's like that. Like they're just like, oh yeah, there's another Crossbone 1,
Here, have one.
so they can both have one because
Because who wants the F91? Am I right?
I don't know.
Sorry,
Sorry, who?
Kincaid.
Oh. Oh, don't worry, he's not
because
sorry.
Kincaid's not really supposed to be piloting at that point in the show,
No.
so
He's meant to be off being a baker,
yeah,
but
that's
We
why they
can't
put the
have
cartoon
that.
skull on his crossbone because Toby is now.
goddamn Tobia. But yeah. So what series have you got so far, out of curiosity?
What series is in this?
Yeah.
So
I mean, that you've unlocked so far.
okay, so I just got Captain Harlock. I have the Swordfish. I have the Great Mazinger, Burning, Noble, Dan of Thursday, the Black Serena, the Tornado, and the Gaspons.
Ah. I can't remember who's next now. Probably look it up. Accuracy, that was it. Man, can't wait for Cold Steel 4 to come out in a few weeks.
Oh, now George
Yay.
here. As they're
Hooray for
playing
George.
attacking the Harlock.
Now you can finish the story.
Yes, except not because Hachimari exists.
Yes,
The story never ends.
the story will never end, and then there's Calvard.
Goddamn Calvard. What was it? There we go. So what stage are you on?
It's literally the chapter called Captain Harlock.
Oh, under the... Oh, yeah. Okay, right. That one's coming next. Okay, oh, yeah, I'm seeing what's coming next.
Oh, and I like how the stupid corrupt Federation are like, shut up, Noble Gundam, and they shoot at everybody and like, guys, we don't want to fight. Oh, they're just gonna keep shooting. Okay, I guess we'll just kill them all.
Shoot them all and let God sort them out.
Can't forget
Oh,
the
man.
priorities.
Oh man, it's not till scenario 11 that we get Gal Gaigar. That's lame. That's
I mean-
forever away.
I mean, it's gonna be even longer away to get like Gunbuster and such.
Oh man. Now you. Of course, just as I close that is when you say when we get Gunbuster. I actually think you get Gunbuster that late. You get Gunbuster pretty early because Gunbuster has upgrades.
Well, I think the Gunbuster I get after Gal Gaigar though. Same thing with the Ray Earth Trio. So I know I get Gal Gaigar fairly early-ish.
Stage 11.
So this is stage 5, so it's still like in 6 stages then.
Oh damn, really? Gunbuster stage 21? Fuck. Oh yeah, we will be a while.
Yeah.
Yes, this game is very long.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the other one was like 40 some odd chapters. It was like 40 some odd chapters. This one...
It's 50 chapters, this one is 53.
Okay. Well, Tom, oh boy, here I go killing again.
Oh, 54, right.
Alright, Alan B, hit him with the beam. Actually, no, I'm gonna have to make a Spanton first. Does the Gespansk get any upgrades, or is it just this?
No. It's just this.
It never gets any
It had
moves or
upgrades.
any- It never gets any new
If it had
moves or
if
anything?
it got upgrades, I wouldn't hate it so much.
Not even any new attacks or anything?
No.
Oh.
It's just the worst yet.
Why did like say? I know you said they're missing abilities, the 2 in V, but why do they have so many attacks and this has so little?
Because Gespenst was like the first ever original unit they ever made. And it's designed to be a Mook unit, so it's not like... So, comparative, bearing in mind, of course, Grungust is a main character unit and also had multiple different renditions of it that they pulled from. And same with the Hyukbine. Gespenst is always been sort of trashed because it's meant to be trashed. But
It's the first unit you start. It's the first unit you start with in like one of the games, and then like you get upgraded to the Hyukbine or the Grungust.
But they ran out of units from the original like 4 games, which is the classic era.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, if they'd have been smart, they'd not given you both Grungust and Hyukbine in V. But I don't know. I don't think they were intending it to be this like 4th anniversary thing at the time. They then but then they put Psybuster in X because haha magic.
It's magic.
It is magic. We don't need to explain it.
Magic.
So, yeah, so by the time they get to T, it's like, what have they got left? The guest beds, that's it, that's kind of it. Because after that, you're getting into, like, OG stuff, or Super Robot Wars Alpha, and that's like... They wouldn't, as I said, they wouldn't give you the SRX.
Too broken.
Just like, too confusing.
Yeah, too complicated.
And doubt they give you the old Tyson because it's so like tied into Kyosuke.
Yeah.
Because that's the other thing, is that apart from Psybuster, which they still had to bullshit explain how Misaki came in through like alternate dimensions and shit, like every other like unit from Super Robot was just like tied to a specific character, whereas Hyukbine, Grungust, and Gespenst are literally are units used by like multiple different people.
Because I know you said the one guy, the gray-haired guy, is really popular. I wonder what made them pick Lottie instead. I mean, I like Lottie a lot. I'm just kind of curious since the one's more popular than the other.
Oh, well, they didn't pick Sengo.
Yeah.
Well, Lottie's original for V, that's why.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They didn't want to use original.
They didn't want. It's only because Misaki. It's only because like Misaki is
So they
tied
made
to
Lottie for V.
Yeah, Lottie and Lottie and Vel are made for B, just like Saizo and Sagiri are made for
See,
T.
I didn't know that because
Yeah.
they're not drawn in the art style like Chitose and them. They're drawn in an art style that I
No.
like better, to be honest with you.
Probably.
But they couldn't come up with a new pilot for Cybuster because it's like a plot thing that Masaki is the only one that can use it. Because he was chosen.
Because he's the Lord of Wind.
Yes.
So yeah, everyone else is like are too like ingrained into those characters that they can't.
Plus, even though Zanger starts with a Grungust, he's more iconic to have his own unit now,
Daizenga.
which he's had for like I think 3 OG games at this point.
Can I also say,
Let's alpha.
I absolutely love Sagiri's battle theme. It's really good.
Oh yeah, music. I will remember the the theme you get after you get the Tyranado Rex. It's just fucking rocking.
I think I've heard a little bit of that one. It sounded like an Ace Combat theme.
Nah, not enough choirs, not enough operatic choirs to be Ace Combat. And I kind of find it funny that Ace Combat 7 is like the best Gundam game we'll ever get. I mean, it does have a lot of parallels. It even has its own Char.
It also has a picture of a dog.
Yeah, it has dog.jpg.
And yeah, I think we mentioned in a recording before, we're all well aware that the story behind why that exists the way it does.
Yeah.
But,
I just...
okay.
But I don't know, one of the things I really like... Have you ever, like, heard what the rival's name is?
No.
Oh, God.
I've been,
I'm not-
honestly, like, when I go to the store, because I've seen it for pretty cheap where I go shopping, and I've been kind of tempted to pick it up. I do want to pick it up at some point, but you know what I mean. Alright, Harlock, kill somebody again.
God.
Well, what's his name?
I'm gonna get a try this. Mihail Dumitru Margareta Corneliu Leopold Blank Carol Ayot Ignatius Raphael Maria Nicatius Archangelage. This is his full name. That is his full name.
Gesundheit.
It is funny. It's funnier when you're playing the game, and DC Douglas sits there and tells that to you.
Good.
You're like, thanks, Valimar.
You're welcome. Total, utter saturation.
So that's the weird thing is that for most people now, when you see DC Douglas, they think of either Wesker or Yoshikage Kira, and I'm like, but Valimar though,
But you're a cool Robo Bro.
and Rufus, who is a bro.
I mean, Rufus. Yeah, Rufus is someone's brother. But Rufus is just Wesker again. Rufus is just like, I have sword. I will do whatever the Chancellor asks. But also, I want to surpass him because I don't like my father. Because he's not my father.
Reed, your father's great. I wish he was my dad.
Yeah, basically, it's like, man, I wish Osborn was my father, but he's not.
That makes me feel angry.
Which would be like slightly less annoying if there was not also yet another character whose entire complex is, God damn it, I wish one was my father. In fact, there's like several of them. They're like their whole complex is just like they have daddy issues and they wish Osborn was their daddy, but he's not.
But he could be, but he's not.
Whereas Osborn, that actual child, doesn't like him.
You know, I knew because I looked at like a little bit ahead to see who was going to be in the game, or not when I was going to be getting people soon. I was actually surprised when Rose Gundam was the first one that they were going to hand me of the Shuffle Alliance people.
It's because George because George is the least combative, I believe.
That makes sense.
Whereas you know, Chipody just wants to fight, and Saisaichi is who gives a shit.
I like how the only thing Vaughn has to say before he attacks is a pirate ship decked out with a skull and crossbones. That's a cool look. You know what? I agree.
Van is a man of few words.
I might not agree with your taste in food, but your taste in spaceships, yeah, that's fine.
It's just impressive that he can find opinions on anything that's not murdering the Claw.
Did you say man with a claw?
I was like, I'm sorry, did you say claw? Hold on 1 second.
I think I heard you
Let me
say
just
something with a claw.
let me just put on my crazy face. There we go.
Do you think if he was really looking for his Dr. Claw?
I mean, it would be funnier if it was Claw, but like the Dr. Claw would be a whole lot less creepy than the actual Claw is.
Somehow.
I mean,
Yeah,
Dr.
like,
Claw is just kind of a joke, so.
I mean, he's that classic like villain, like absolute serious villain who's thwarted because, well, the main hero is lucky.
Also, Dr. Claw looks really like when they finally reveal his face, he looks kind of lame. There was like a video game and like an action figure where they revealed his face, and he just looks like a random mad scientist dude.
Well, that's because he's not called Dr. Scaryface, he's called Dr. Claw.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
It's the claw that's important, not the face.
Yeah, come on, get with it.
教養が感じられませんね。破壊のための機械。
Oh. I guess sort of talking about like comics. I can't remember which book it was, but a friend of mine was reading. It was about Boomerang being part of the Sinister Six, but there are only 5 members. But they kept calling it the Sinister Six because you know it would confuse people. They'd be like, "Where's the 6th member? They must be doing something." And it was a team
Sinister
of
5 doesn't really have the same punch to it.
and it was a team of Boomerang, Beetle, but the one that's Tombstone's daughter, Shocker. I can't remember. A Speed Demon. That was one of the other ones. You all remember Speed Demon?
No.
Oh, but it is a comic which has the Shocker in the Dune Buggy thing. You've seen that image.
Yeah, I've seen that.
But he's into Dune Buggy,
Have you not seen that?
so he's. So what you're saying is Shocker is trying to drive away, and somebody has to get him back here.
No, it's the reverse, actually. He's trying to get that.
Don't come here, Shocker! Shocker!
Get away from me, Shocker!
Get away from me! Don't chase me to the ends of the earth! Yeah, there's a way to do it. Just took me a second.
That's where this power comes from.
Lock the Shocker!
Well, it's cut off because I can't find the proper rent. I can't find the actual image because
I think that's actually more fitting. Also, I liked it. His car is like has the same pattern as his outfit.
なんでそんなにドンパチしたいかね。
oh, I forgot the full size image is somehow better. The full size page.
Oh, I just saw that's Jigen. Those are Jigans they're using. Or Jagan.
Norman Jagan.
Norman Jagan. Oh! Oh!
Who's that?
Norman Jagan.
That was horrible. Never make that sound again.
Never. I no promises. I promise you nothing, and I give you nothing.
Yeah, I forgot the actual page is better than the just single image.
Don't lock the Shocker! Hell. Kablamo.
I mean,
I like to imagine not even the sound effect, he's just pointing his gun and going, Kablamo!
Good.
yeah, I won't put it past Shocker. It's just like he's blasting Punisher away.
I mean, let's be fair. I'm pretty sure no one ever hears it under the sound of his arm cannon thing firing. But I'm pretty sure he's just going. Pew, 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 pew.
You know, I can believe it. I do like this page is like the battle to see the Spider-Man villains.
But we're Stiltman.
People always forget when I tell them that, hey, Punisher's a Spider-Man villain.
Yeah. I don't really care for Punisher, to be honest.
Much in the same way people don't believe me when I tell them, you know, Hawkeye's an Iron Man villain, right?
Used to be.
He was.
Yeah.
Ugh. Or it was some stupid shit like, man, Hawkeye really was really admired Iron Man and wanted to be a superhero just like him. So he put on a costume and then like got involved in some crime by mistake. So he and Iron Man have a fight. 60s were weird, man.
60s were weird.
But not as weird as the 80s.
Well, no, because the problem with the 80s is that's when Marvel went basically bankrupt, and that's the start of their massive issues.
Yeah, but it also gave us Raoul.
Good old, yes, Raoul.
Yeah, but to be fair though,
It gave us Raoul, it gave us Carbamia.
you know what the 80s didn't give us though?
What?
We didn't get fucking Super Horse.
This is true.
We don't talk about Super Horse.
I talk about Super Horse.
I will talk
We don't
about
talk-
Super Horse.
We don't talk about Super Horse.
I'm sorry, we're talking about Super Horse again.
That's the big misstep that Supergirl the show made.
They
There
didn't-
was no Super Horse.
There was no Super Horse, yes.
What you could say is that they were horsing around. I'll see
No.
myself out.
Get out.
It's okay, Supergirl is going to be done soon.
Yeah, it's over.
So there's no time for horseplay.
No,
Why are
not
they-
once they throw it into that last season.
Why are they canceling? So why are they canceling it? You know,
Because Benoist is a mother now, and they were going to, like... They were going to try and film it around her pregnancy, but COVID didn't happen, so basically, like, she's like, alright, I'll do one more season, but then I'm done. Because, you know, she wants to actually be a mother to her child. Plus, the
Well-
ratings are just bad, and I think they realize that, like, man, just it's over. Let's just pull the plug before it gets really bad.
you say this. Have you seen those like photos of the new Batwoman?
Well, that's an entirely different show running team who are run by delusional idiots who think that their OC is going to be the smash hit.
Yeah.
It's not
Hey,
going to.
Oh no, it's gonna crash and burn. It's gonna be funny. All I know is I ain't gonna watch it.
But people are like, man, who would have imagined a year ago that everyone would be like, well, the CW universe is going to be collapsing soon.
I mean, who would have
They
thought?
really,
Like,
they really couldn't have survived without Arrow after all. Who would have thought?
I mean, who would have thought a year ago that the whole of Earth, the whole of Western civilization would be collapsing soon?
Quite a bunch of people actually.
But yeah. So Arrowverse is over forever, 5 ever now.
Well, it's not 5 ever, but I mean, it's like it's going to be falling apart over the next 2 to 3 years, and then it will be over.
I like
I
how
wouldn't count on Amell making any cameos to bring it back because as soon as his contract was up and the show was over, he just started podcasting like on a weekly basis about how terrible CW is and how much he hated working for them.
I like how Tetsuya is like, don't worry, Rami, we can't get in trouble because of the Gundam fight regulations. We can use it as a loophole for fighting them. They shot at the Gundams. Fucking.
Yeah. Hey, Tetsuya knows his stuff.
I will say, while I might not like what they did to his grate, at least Tetsuya, and I'm not really keen on the design too much, but Tetsuya is still Tetsuya. I like Tetsuya, he's cool.
Finally, he got to actually do something. Maybe if they had have actually made Shin great like they kept threatening to.
You know, apparently he originally wanted to go all the way up to, and I know you're this is gonna sound crazy, but apparently he wanted to go all the way up to Grandizer. You know, that thing. That
Oh,
thing
Shin,
doesn't exist.
Shin Grandizer, yeah, I can believe it. But Grandizer's gone now.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Grandizer.
Instead, we now have Infinity. This is the world we live in. You know,
I
we
mean,
should have known the world was fucked when Shin Mazinger, bombed, but Infinity's doing pretty well and has an entire line based on just its designs. People like
There's also
lines.
like the difference. I mean, you also have to remember the difference in terms of how much each series cost. It's like Shin was like a full 25 episode series, whereas Infinity was a single movie.
True.
Like, it's a lot cheaper just to make one movie, especially when most of it's computer animated. Especially when like all the fight scenes are CG models, compared to like even digitally animating Shin Mazinger's probably cost a decent amount. So it's not that surprising Infinity does better. And also, like, the thing with Infinity is you can just farm it out to like streaming services and shit.
Oh, there's another ship here. It's a blimp. Oh, it's her ship. Okay.
Oh, right.
Emeraldus. Yeah. Who, for a while, before I knew what Captain Harlock was, because I usually would see her with Captain Harlock for a long time, I thought she was Harlock.
No, she's Herlock.
Haha!
But yeah, I don't really think Infinity will be what they will default to for like Mazinger for Super Robots. I think it's literally just more of a like.
It's new.
Yeah, it is. It's the most we've not done it.
Oh
and
no,
it's the
I
most-
mean more like so it is successful enough to where they have like a ton of kit lines built under the Infinity style, and they keep making them. That's why I was saying like it did well.
Yeah. I think that's just also because it's Mazinger. They sell it like crazy.
True.
It's like, or they sell model kits of it. Like, think how many like model kits and figures there are of just basic bitch Mazinger. Not counting like Infinity panel lines and.
I mean, yeah, if I want specifically the Mazinger Z, that's not hard. I could, I can spin, I could spin around and slap one on accident. Great, there's a good amount of greats, not quite as many. I think Mazin Kaiser might actually have more than great, to be honest.
Not surprised.
And then the Mazin Emperor G has one that they made when they made Super Robot Wars X.
Meanwhile, with Grandizer.
Oh, Grandizer's an Infinity kit. They also made a Infinity for some of the Getter ones, and by some I know at least the Getter Dragon has an Infinity kit. I don't know if the original Getter does, probably does, but if the Dragon does.
Probably. Although it usually in terms of popularity, it usually goes Getter, Shin Getter, and then Dragon. For at least toy sales wise, Shin Getter is way more popular than Dragon.
I was gonna say, yeah, Shin's definitely, I was gonna say Shin Getter might be more popular than OG. Might be?
It's hard. One of those things where it's hard to tell because there's like so much stuff for OG.
Right.
You're not sure if that's just like you're not sure in terms of who's buying that and or if it's made just because I don't know. It's like how it's like, have you ever heard of like the Masterpiece Transformers line, right? Which is basically like, let's make the most show accurate versions let's make insanely show accurate versions of these toys.
Right.
Which also costs a ridiculous amount because
Oh yeah, but
they're
then like
highly
most of them are,
over-engineered.
but then like most of them are like Optimus, but then there's like 6 Optimus Primes in that line.
Yeah, and there are also 9 possible to transform because
Some of them are insane.
turns out show accuracy is
It's all well and good when you're doing stuff like Hot Rods and Starscream, but like when you're trying to do show accurate Optimus Primal and Cheetor, then it's like, well, there are limits to what you can realistically get away with.
Oh, so now Captain Harlock's trying to hire
seem
them.
easy to do. I know they
Good.
pirate. Associated people just hanging around with a pirate, but if he hires them, that's another completely other thing.
He's gotta hire him, it's fine.
but he's hiring them to be a pirate. Wouldn't that just make them pirates?
That would make no. That doesn't make them pirates. That makes them fuck, what's the term?
Mercenaries.
Specifically in in the olden days, where they'd have like pirates who were effectively
privateers.
who were effectively privateers. Yes, that was it. That just makes them privateers.
Okay.
Basically, back in them days, a privateer was someone who had like carte blanche from a government that they could do piracy and shit as long as it was against people that they didn't like. So like,
As long as it was against countries they didn't like, yeah.
Yeah, basically. So like, privateers for Britain were told, yeah, just piracy, but only on the Spanish. Fuck the Spanish, am I right?
I guess, I don't know. All I know is that we're going to be privateers or something.
Yeah, sure. Well, maybe Harlock will go legit now.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure you can't just be like, I was the worst pirate and like that everyone hates, but I'm legit now. And they're like, okay, Harlock, we won't hold it against you.
He was hardly the worst pirate. He really did. He just sort of flew around and was like, yeah, I don't want to be part of you guys, bye.
I know he didn't really do it, but he was like, how dare you? It's like in One Piece where like just like saying like I'm a pirate and I don't like the world government. And they're like, how dare you thumb your nose in the face of our absolute authority? We will kill you.
That's fine.
You know, Harlock like thumbed his nose in the face of like the ridiculously oppressive Earth government, and they're like, how dare you, Harlock?
You're the worst pirate we've ever seen. It's like, I don't think you guys know what a pirate is.
You're the worst kind of criminal. You don't like us.
It's fine.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, you know what? It could be worse. He could have joined the Space Noids. Resurrecting all those old jokes.
So instead of is a space pirate someone that pillages against space noids?
No, that would be a space privateer.
So does this mean that Harlock is a space noid?
You know what? We don't know where he was born, so maybe.
Just saying, we might have to, we might have to watch him.
We might have to lynch him.
Oh God! Wasn't gonna go that far with the gag.
You should be thankful I didn't suggest putting a burning cross on Arcadia.
Oh my God! Fuck!
It's a burning lowercase t for time to leave.
Oh God!
Super Robot Wars time to leave.
That's what the T stands for. The T is time to leave. Oh, fuck!
We don't like any of their types around here. Space Noids.
Oh. It's good and this is what we're ending on too. Just think about that for a second.
Yeah, I'm fine with this.
Fucking hell. Alright guys, it's Super Robot Wars time to leave. Bye!